Be a good audience, please, for Linda.
Okay, so the first one is in like a kind of phone call thing. So,
Phone call.
yeah.
Between?
Between the Noble Gas family and the periodic table management. It's like an apartment building type of thing.
And the talking's got to stop when we're presenting. There shouldn't be any talking.
Hey, it's the Noble Gas family again, and I'm really sorry for calling you. It's a bit annoying, I know, but I'm having the same problem with the Alkali Metals family. She's not keeping track of her children as on tight of a leash as I would have liked. They're still being rather explosive near the pool area and don't seem to have a sense of personal space. They steal valence electrons from other families and seem rather clingy to them afterwards. They also have a bit of a habit of playing around the outlets outside, which I think is highly dangerous and gives a bad example for the younger elements that might be playing outside of the courtyard. Not everyone is as good as a conductor as they are. Like the Halogens, for example. I'm not sure he would like his kids playing with those outlets. They seem to have made some type of game to free hydrogen from the clutches of that evil H2O, and it's adorable. But it's really destructive and extremely violent. I've kept on my side of the deal, talked about my kids about how they need to be less solitary and share more valence electrons because it's okay not to be as stable, but they're a bit stubborn and only do it on rare occasions. But no one's perfect, right? They get a bad rep at the courtyard for being bland, but just because they lack color and odor doesn't mean they don't have feelings. And at least they're contributing to something. Xenon is being used as an anesthetic as well as being used in lights because they give off a bluish hue. Radon is used in radioactive therapy even though it can only be used for a couple of minutes at a time. And neon is also used in signs. But what do the alkali metals do? Nothing really from what I can tell. Sodium is used to make salt, soda, baking soda. Potassium helps to make fertilizer out of all things. Lithium is used to make batteries, and they might have played an important role in quantum physics, but my kids have saved lives. Their melting points are low for metals. Celsium at a pathetic low of 28.5 Celsius. For God's sake, they need to be stored in oil so they don't touch air or water. Oh, that got really off topic. I really don't react like this. Just forget about this. How do I delete this message? And then it cuts off from there.
Nice.
Nice pun. Linda, you need a pun.
Shut up, Mike. Shut up. No.
RAFT.
So this one's kind of different from the other, like, bragging, things. They're a bit different because I kind of did a response. Like, there's two paragraphs for one family and then another paragraph for another one in, like, response to the first one, so. I'm here to prove without a shadow of a doubt that the carbon family is better than the alkaline earth metals. Look at us. We're the alkali metal family, the elements that cannot be content with thus being alone and react with almost everything. I don't really see what the halogens see in you. Can you even use hydrated, I can't speak. Okay. Hydrated halides? When we bond, we make silicon halides and metal halides, so let me lay down some uses for you. Silicon halides when treated with ammonia, makes silicon nitrate coatings, which could be used in ceramics, sealants, and products that can be made into cutting tools. That could probably cut you guys in half because you're so soft, and we're not. Look at carbon. It forms coal, and if you burn it with oxygen, it creates carbon monoxide, which can possibly kill people. Germanium is used to make electronic devices, and tin is used to coat the surface of iron or steel to give a corrosion resistant that isn't toxic, and these are only some examples. Us, with 4 valence electrons, will be more stable than you will ever be. And this is the response. Hey now, your uses aren't a lie, but are you really going to say we aren't useful? I'm not sure killing people should be something to be proud about, and honestly, your accomplishments make us laugh. I do admit we react pretty fast, but while your uses are down to earth, ours are in the sky. Magnesium, for example, is one of its most popular uses are to make light alloys that are used in constructing airplanes and spaceships. Calcium is another one with common uses, used in fertilizer and is added to many foods, and also is used to get rid of impurities from steel, and can be found in medication, paper, and cosmetic products, or beauty products if you don't know what I'm talking about. And that's it.